Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! The following video will contain spoilers from the Flash episode, The Trap. So if you haven't watched it and you don't want anything spoiled or ruined for you, stop watching now. Hey guys, Dave here. And I know I'm a little underdressed. I'm getting ready for work here in a bit, so just thought I'd make a quick little video. I've actually got several different theory ideas as well as information videos, and well, you know what they say, the Flash Fact Funk gonna give it to you. Woo! You know, but that's something else I was wondering about. If the Flash like to give out bits of trivia and knowledge called Flash Facts, should I start calling some of my idea and hypothesis videos Thawne theories? I know it's a little much, but let me know what you think in the comments down below. Anyway, I've got several different ideas for several different videos, but I just wanted to make a quick one. Today's video is going to be covering the enigmatic Gideon, the artificial intelligence that Thawne brought back from the future and has been using ever since episode 1. So, we found out quite a bit about Gideon. One of the more interesting bits that people might not know is that Gideon looks like it's actually portrayed by Morena Baccarin, who's playing Dr. Leslie Tompkins on Gotham, so kudos for the crossover mention there. But more than that, Gideon is a record of things from the future, and also acts as a personal journal, database, a hub for electronics, things like that. But the biggest thing is it's a container of knowledge. So apparently it is a powerful computer capable of calculations and storage of information, particularly from other timelines. And the big reveal, Barry Allen will one day have created Gideon. So, that's a big thing. Now, people are probably wondering, when does he do this? And how is he capable of doing it when taking a look at Gideon's operating program was something that made Cisco go, I ain't gonna touch it. Well, this could lead to some interesting possibilities. And, well, it does go back to Cisco, Caitlin, and Harrison Wells, unfortunately. Spoilers, guys. As much as we love the characters, we keep forgetting that we love them, but they are destined that one day Cisco is going to become Vibe and go off and do his own thing. Same thing with Caitlin. She is destined to become Killer Frost, become a villainess, and who knows, might even be one of Eobard Thawne's aces in the hole that hasn't been revealed yet. And, well, sure as hell is going to be manning the hub, so there can come a time that unless someone fills the role of Felicity on Arrow or Oracle for Batman, Barry's going to one day be out there fighting crime all alone. And I think one day he's going to create Gideon to fill that void when there's not going to be anyone else. I know it's sad, but it's a good possibility. I also started thinking about other reasons why Gideon might be created. You see, Gideon is obviously made of advanced technology that would make Cisco pause and say, I'm not going to touch it. But where did that knowledge come from? And if Barry created them, how would Barry get that smart? Well, I'll cover in other videos about the possibilities of coming across things like future tech or alien technology and learning from that. With Arthur Darvill being cast as Rip Hunter, who knows? Maybe it's some technology that he claims from them. I don't know. But if Barry one day becomes that smart, he's going to have to show a power that we have not seen him use in the show just yet. And that power is speed learning. Now, yes, I know we've seen him multitasking at super speed with 3 things at once. But I'm talking about actually picking up a book or scanning the internet and learning at hyper-fast speeds. See, in the comics, he's very capable of doing that. In the past, he and many other speedsters have been able to read a book or several books about certain things, learn something at super speed, create a device or build something, and it takes care of it. But yeah, the problem is the speed is kind of proportional. And if you don't constantly use that same knowledge, then eventually you're going to lose it. That's the bad thing about speedsters. Most of them, whenever they learn something at super speed, they don't retain it. The only exception to that would be Barry's grandson, Bart Allen, when he goes from Impulse to Kid Flash by reading every book in the San Francisco library. For in the real world, it was about 30 minutes, I believe. I could be mistaken, but proportionally to him, it was a year and a half of nonstop learning. So, that's a good way that Barry could one day learn technology enough to create something like Gideon. But that's the other thing. I was wondering, why a female form and why Gideon? I started looking up the name Gideon and trying to come up with any kind of clue there. And the first things I came across didn't make any darn sense. It's a Hebrew term that the name originally means things like he who breaks or bruises, a destroyer, a warrior, which doesn't really make any sense. Why the heck would Barry take a name for a warrior for an AI that could be capable of monitoring things like police ban, internet, and things like that, and giving him a heads up? You see, it doesn't make any sense. Another version of it means that one who has a stump in place of a hand. Okay, so it means someone with no hands. Technically, a computer program might go with that. Still a little gory. Doesn't really make much sense. Here's one. A famous bearer, like the Gideons, an organization that hands out Bibles to different places. So this is a person that bears information. That's when it starts to make more sense. A computer program that can contain and learn things and even tell Barry what's going on. But what about the whole warrior thing? Still doesn't make sense. Until I do a little bit further search, and here's what it says. People with the name Gideon has a deep inner desire for love and compassion and wants to work with others to achieve peace and harmony. That's exactly the kind of description I could see Barry wanting to make an AI for, to monitor things like the police ban and stuff like that, to help him with his war on crime. Of course, the whole warrior thing, if he starts to go down a dark path and he is all alone, all he has is Gideon in his head, well, I hope we never get to see a truly disenfranchised and disimpassioned Barry to the point where he's, you know, much like Clark on Smallville when he gave up the red and blue and was just doing the black, you know, just phoning it in. I hope we never see that with him. But yeah, so we know now that he's going to create him in the future. We know that Gideon has quite a bit of tidbits about Barry and his role in the future. And we covered a possibility of how Barry could learn enough knowledge and tech to create Gideon. But where's the source of that technology? Is it future? Is it alien? And what about the time travel element? Well, I'm going to have to cover that in another video later on. And trust me, there's going to be some weird stuff there. So please, like, comment, subscribe, share. Let me know what you guys think. And also, like I said, since I mentioned Flash Facts here, go back and check out my video, Flash Fact Funk. I would like every one of my subscribers and viewers, every Tuesday, sometime either before or after the Flash premieres, especially up until the season finale, please, every Tuesday night, pump the Flash Fact Funk. I want that thing to go viral and barely, it's a sniffle right now. So please, thank you. Check it out, guys. All right, take care. Talk to you soon. Peace. Yum, yum.